What if you started a brand new Master Duel account, but couldn't buy any cards from the shop? Could you make a deck? Would it be any good? With only the help of random solo mode cards, random structure decks from solo mode, and crafting cards, can you climb to the highest ranks in Master Duel? What cards can you actually obtain? What decks? I will attempt to answer these questions on Packless Master Duel. Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold episode. We are starting a new series here where we are not allowed to open any packs, as you can tell by that intro. If you have any questions, I'm quickly going to go over the rules and the idea, and then I will leave the rules in the description as well. But pretty much what the idea is what happens when you cannot open packs. That's the general idea. However, I do want to kind of extend this a tiny bit for two reasons. One, because I think it'll be more interesting, and two, the general idea is no gacha, which is similar to things like that happen in like gacha games. And since Master Duel is a gacha game, I figured, hey, let's do that whole thing. So the expansion is basically, I'm also not going to be able to buy anything except for cosmetics from the shop. So any, like, obviously no gacha, so no like free packs or anything like that. Just anything that allows me to like open a pack, right? Just not going to happen. However, I'm also not going to be able to get the dual pass, and the reason for that is because I think it is a cool restriction to basically cut me off of additional resources, while still, like, we're still going to use the dual pass, we're just not going to get the gold tier dual pass, which has a lot of the crafting materials. Also, I am going to allow actually crafting cards, because without uncrafting cards and like actually pulling cards, I think it is going to be a pretty difficult venture to actually get all of the cards that we need for a deck, just in general. Because, you know, I think you only get like 100 UR dust from the missions at the very start. So there's that. Anyway, let's hop in and choose one of our decks. We have the three before us: Synchro of Unity, Power of the Dragon, and Link Generation. And I believe Power of the Dragon is likely to be the best. Main reason, there's two: Threatening Roar and Ring of Destruction. It's removal, it's protection. Those are kind of the options I was going for. You could also do Synchro of Unity, which like has MST, which is nice. However, the other one, I don't know. They're all pretty decent for various different reasons. The main reason to pick Link Generation is due to Decode and Rostaliger, which are great finishers, which is pretty nice. So it's kind of, you know, it's like, do I take the trap cards, the monster, or the spell cards, or do I take the monster cards that, you know? And honestly, we're going to get them all eventually. I think I'm going to go with Power of the Dragon, though, here. Again, Threatening Roar, Ring of Destruction, I think is going to be pretty good early on. So, there you go. Let's hop right into this. Let's be, no packs. No packs. There we go. Let's hop right into this. Okay, there is something I want to talk about. Ignore the fact that there is no sound. It's because it's very loud. This is something I want to talk about. These tickets, and more specifically, the pack tickets. I believe as soon as I get them, it immediately opens a pack. Can't really do anything about that. If those are opened, I'm just going to decraft the cards, and we'll just take whatever we end up getting as craftable material. And that's it. Because I can't really do anything about that. It's just a free opening, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Alright, so the best thing for us to do now that we have started is doing the solo mode, obviously. There's a whole bunch of cards that we can get, most notably things like Regeki and Rhoda and all of that stuff. But I want to create our very first deck here together. It's going to be pretty simple. It's just going to basically be the best cards from this deck as well as the best cards from the deck that we just chose, and basically going from there. So obviously, of course, we're going to add in these two. Defense draw is honestly not terrible. Other than that, what else are we adding? You, maybe you? What does this one do? Try to spell trap on the field, destroy it if you control a dragon? Sure, let's roll with that. And then let's cut out a whole bunch of crap that we do not need. Well, that guy's okay. He's a tuner. He's fine. Oh, we can also throw in literally all of the extra deck monsters. You know what? We can also fusion substitutes. Good, right? Trust copium. Wow, all of the starter deck cards are pretty good. I'm actually just lying to you. Oh, we can absolutely cut that guy. We'll keep this guy. Throw in... There you go. Boom. It's great. Wow, this deck is bad. Yeah, I'm just going to go through all of the solo modes, and I'll do that on my own. So I'll be right back. Alright, so it has been a full day since I have, since the previous episode, and we did get that one free pack from the login event, so I'm just going to show you, this is what we ended up dismantling. Again, it's just going to be dismantled. If I could, I would, like, well, what I can do is I'm going to craft a random card, we'll generate it, and then we'll dismantle it, and then we'll generate it, and then we'll dismantle it. So at the very least, like, hey, I'm not getting anything when it comes to, like, commons. I'll try and keep it as low as possible. If I get something, like, if on the next pack I end up getting more SRs, I'll craft an SR and dismantle it, just to get as little amount as I can from those. But obviously there's nothing that I can realistically do. There's not, like, a way for me to get out of that, right? Except for, like, not play, which is... that's not very fun, right? So, there you go. But I did end up getting a few things here and just threw them into the deck. But honestly, there's not a whole lot that you can get here. I'll show you, all in all, what we did in the solo mode, which is, again, not a whole lot, right? The thing that we're mostly getting is going to be from here. Obviously, we can get tons of gems. Each one of these gives me 600. But there's honestly not a whole lot more to obtain from these. So I think the next goal is to get the structure deck specifically. So yeah, you can see, like, hey, we already got Rhoda, and that's pretty much all that we realistically want. I'll probably go back and get all of those all of the rest of those. Obviously, we can also do all of these tryout duels, which honestly... I'm deciding whether or not I want to use these, because the thing is, when we obtain these loner decks, actually I don't even think we need to obtain the loner decks. I think we can literally just hop into ranked with the loner decks. But that's kind of boring, right? Because, I mean, they are literally just loner decks. It doesn't quite feel right. But yeah, as you can see here, there are the loners. We do have access to all three of these. But I'm just going to say that they're off limits. Just due to the fact that, like, it kind of defeats the purpose. Because realistically, I could just load in with, like, a decently competent deck. If not, like, a good deck. Like, it doesn't have Elf, but who cares? You're still playing Life Twin Sprite, which is still very strong, right? So I'm just gonna call it all of those off limits. Doesn't really fit the theme of the challenge, right? So, there you go. But yeah, I'm gonna get a structure deck. Hopefully, actually... I don't even know which one is the best. Probably, I mean, I can only get the Monarch one, so I'll do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have done a bit more when it comes to solo mode, and we have gotten quite a few structures. None of these are good. None of these will do us any good, let's be honest. However, at the very least, we now have access to more cards. However, there is one deck in particular. Also, just want to show you guys, I literally cannot dismantle any cards. So, still haven't opened any packs. So, with that in mind, there is one deck in particular I think could be pretty good. It's Megalith. And the reason for this is because we already got some of the Megalith cards. However, with that being said, we would still have to craft a whole bunch more. Which is kind of where the problem arises. We could basically craft, like, we can craft 5 URs, so those are 5 staples that we could potentially add to the Megalith build, and then we could craft all the rest as commons and rares and super rares and stuff like that, which is pretty nice. It gets us something there, right? Or we could potentially try and work towards something like Tri-Brigade, but that does require something like the extra deck, and, you know, specifics like that, and you're not really going to get it from solo mode, so not entirely sure where we're going to go, at least in the long run, right? But I think Megalith is a pretty good pickup, given the fact that, again, it can't really get much else. So, I think we're just going to... I don't know. It's either that or genuinely just, like, get a structure deck and just take that structure deck and use it. So, yeah. But I think we are going to just build Megalith here. So, yeah, I'll just build it and I'll be right back. Okay. We are down to... this is the deck that I have put together, which is fairly okay. However, we are down to, like, no crafting points, right? We're down to 2 SRs that we could potentially make, 1 common and 1 ultra. So, I think I want Gallant Granite. Do I? I don't know. Probably, like, SP Little Knight would be pretty good. Problem is, we could play, like, Dynamondo? Yeah, Dynamondo. Let's do Dynamondo. Dynamondo. Right? That's, like, a generic extra deck monster that we can go for. Or do we want Twin Twister? Twin Twister or Cosmic Cyclone? Cosmic's probably better. Let's be honest. Unless there's, like, a UR we want. Obviously, I made Ash Blossom, right? We could make... oh, I made Ash Blossom and Harpy's Feather Duster, which may seem kind of strange, but again, I was thinking, like, what's going to be the most impact... oh, evenly matched. That is the correct option. You're right. It's evenly matched. Evenly... yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, as far as extra deck monster, honestly, I have no idea what to put into the extra deck. I just genuinely do not. I have no idea. Yeah, what do we even put in? Like, obviously, I'm gonna put in basically everything that we have, right? Which is going to be pretty bad. Pretty bad. Pretty much nothing. Do we even... oh, we have, like, the Glad Beast stuff. Yeah, we have, like... we have nothing. It's tragic. Oh, it's tragic how little we have. Because we still have yet to get the... I technically could get one of the other structure decks, the Synchro structure deck, which would give us MST, which would be something. Would we play MST? Probably not. But at the very least, we would have that. So, good thing I didn't craft those Twin Twisters or Cosmics, right? But all things considered, like, what would I even add here? I have no idea. I have no idea. I honestly, I think I might just keep the 30 UR. Maybe I do just craft the Roach. Yeah, maybe we do. Maybe that just makes the most sense, and let's not beat around the bush and be like, no, I shouldn't. No, I gotta. No, I gotta. Okay, what am I cutting here, then? I guess it's just a Smashing Ground? Yeah, I don't really care about Smashing Ground. So that's basically it. That's basically all that we can do. I'm going to throw in the rest of the cards here, just as, like, guys to have in the extra. Pot of Extrav would be pretty nice, not going to lie. Any of the pots would be pretty nice. Sadly, again, can't really do that. So there's that. We'll throw in a 5-headed dragon. And, yeah, obviously, as crafting goes, you know, I have some packs. Those will never be opened. Let's go buy some accessories. First purchase, this White Aura Dolphin. It's the new guy. Yeah, why not? I just kind of want to see how it looks. I normally get the Glacial World, obviously, because I'm Snow. But, maybe we don't? Nah, it's by far the best one. We grab this one. We'll grab the Glacial Field. That is nasty. What the? Ew, why would you want that? Why would you want that? Is there like a protector we want? Yo, we could get the Sky Striker one. Just kidding. I never would. We could do Perla Rhino. That's kind of funny. That's not Perla Rhino. It's Perlegia, right? Yeah, Perlegia. Wrong one. I was close. I like this green. Let's do this one. This one's cool. This one's cool. And then, of course, we gotta get an icon. What icon are we getting? We're getting Friggin' Pearly. Alright. Alright. Oh, and last but not least, we gotta get a wallpaper. What's a good wallpaper for this challenge? Let's see. Also, the reason I'm showing you this is so that you can track what I have been purchasing. And that you know, like, hey, I'm not going through and, like, secretly buying packs or anything like that. It's Sure Egg. It's Sure Egg, and it's not close. It's Sure Egg. Let's accessorize. Alright, here we go. Selecting the deck, let's hop into our first ranked game. And, hopefully, it goes well. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, I don't really know exactly how it is that we are going... We lost the first coin flip. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Right, it's rookie rank. Oh, that is a cool animation, I'm not gonna lie. That dolphin's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay. This is a hand that does stuff. It does do things, which is nice. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much what we can do. Does anyone remember when Megalith was, like, considered to be a complex deck? And now this is just, like, a basic deck that doesn't really do much? I remember when Full came out and people were like, oh my gosh, this deck is now super complex. You know, you need a spreadsheet to understand it. It's so difficult to play. And it's like, now every deck is just extremely difficult to just do anything with. Oh, Lady Debug. Sure. Mirror. Okay. Special summon Mirror. No, you Mirror. There it is. Okay, okay. Sure. Okay. We'll go Full here. I'll special summon the Bethor by tributing the Bethor. And we'll just pop the field. Chain 1, chain 2, chain 3. It's very funny that this works the way that it does. We'll grab the Ophiel here. And there goes the opponent. Let's go! Sweet. Okay, that is a good enough hand. It's good enough. You do not have the Roach. Trust. You do not have the Roach. Trust. I love having to tribute Eritron for Ophiel. Because if this gets stopped, I'm just kind of cooked. Fiel. They simply do not have an Imperm. Promise. Promise. I have to grab, like, Full here, right? Okay, cool. This time we have Emergence instead of generic traps, so slightly better. However, we don't have an Eritron in hand with Bethor. So if they do Imperm the Full here, outside of main phase, we don't have the ability to do anything. Actually, just if they Imperm the Full here, we don't really have the ability to do anything. Kind of tragic. Never mind, we're fine. No, it is enough. It's enough. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I almost goofed. Almost being the keyword there. And good game. Gabriel. I feel only... No, I do feel bad. I feel bad for my last two opponents because they had to sit through Megalith combo. And you probably didn't, so... Okay. Win and we'll rank up. Whoa! He's got the little Pearly mate. He's adorable. Please tell me this isn't actually Pearly. If this is really Pearly, we get cooked. We drew Maxi, which is kind of funny. Alright, if they have an Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, we do cry. They do not. Fantastic. It's not Ash. It's definitely Imperm. Grab Haggith. Okay. Imperm there? What? Okay. Alright. I will set one and pass. That is a choice from my opponent. Okay. Yeah, sure. Here's a Roach. Send a Roar, sure. Spinny. Mm-hmm. Yep. Link off for Baylings. Interesting. Sure. Yep. Add Sanctuary. Yep. Sanctuary. I'm gonna go full here. Special summon the Bethor, tributing the Phaleg. That's 2. Because I know what they're gonna do. They're like, I'm gonna play around the Maxi by doing this. I'm not gonna allow that. You will have to play into the Roach. You will have to play into the Roach, sir. Mm-hmm. 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 Sure. Due to the fact that we have the Threatening Roar, I'm really not concerned. And if they give me a whole bunch of guys, that's pretty good for me. Haunts! Oh no, it's the Haunts. Okay. Getting Aeritron would be kind of cool here. Aeritron for a big Phaleg. Yep, here's Code of Soul. Because of course it is. And hey, look, right on time. Yep, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Yep. Special summon the guy to my field. Ash, cute. Cute. They also special summon their only Baylings, which is kind of interesting. Putting back Code of Soul. Yeah. Yeah. Also, drawing the one of Maxi feels very nice. So dumb. Yo, is that a second Sunlit Wolf? That's correct. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Uh-huh. Roar is going to reset itself. Uh-huh. What? Oh, the field spell. Sure. I was like, what are you even grabbing here? Field spell. Duh. Stupid. Well, okay. Okay, 4 end of main. I'm gonna go for the Aeritron here. Yeah! The Roach! The Roach! Woo! Okay, so we did just get a few things from the Duelist Pass. Not much, but I'm going to keep you updated on that. Let's also see if we get anything from these missions. I think it's mostly just gems. Oh, we got Swords of Revealing Light. Woo! And then it's just gems. It's just gems. Alright, so there's nothing really here that we can update. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye. Shout out to the Frost Guard, my members. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope you enjoy the content.